Ooh, okay, got it. Tell me when we're live.
We are.
We are.
We are just now.
Hello, everybody, or anybody who's watching from anywhere. Welcome back. This is Timo Langer, editor, and I'm Mark Cousins, and we are doing a 4-screen edit of something called Like a Huge Scotland. It's a collaboration with the composer Linda Buckley and the sound designer Ania Przygoda, and photographs are by Gemma Thorpe. And I just heard today, Timo, the name of the cellist, who's Kate Ellis, and so you'll be hearing some of Kate's beautiful cello playing. And this is funded by Creative Scotland and a collaboration with the great people at the Wilhelmina Barns-Graham Trust. And we're on day 2 of our edit, and what we're trying to do is look at the theme of epiphany and a kind of an aesthetic encounter with the world and with nature through the experience of the artist Wilhelmina Barns-Graham, who in May 1949 climbed the Grindelwald glacier in Switzerland and had a kind of life-changing experience and painted it for 50 years. So we began yesterday by introducing the Alps and the idea of the way the Alps are normally portrayed in paintings. And then we introduced our main character, which is Willie Barns-Graham, as an older lady and her younger self, and they are in conversation. And so we have been trying to use her beautiful paintings as a way to evoke the epic, sublime experience that she had in the Alps. And each session we ask you to use your imagination, as we're trying to use our imaginations, because we're editing on very small screens here, but the final thing will be big, big, big screens. And so we have to upscale it in our thoughts. Is that right, Timo?
That is all correct, Mark.
Thank you. And so we're going to move on now. What we did this morning, I think, was a useful experience. We really introduced Willie's paintings. We've been photographing the paintings in vastly big resolution, which means that we can blow them up massively. So we did a good sequence there this morning. And then this afternoon, we're back to Willie talking about what, really trying to understand, both as a young woman and as an older woman, what happened on that day. And I should say, I've just tested positive for COVID this morning, which means my brain is a little bit fuzzy. And therefore, I will be even less articulate than usual, I suspect. So please make allowances for that if anybody's watching. Thank you.
Right.
Let's go, Timo. There's Timo's timelines. You can see, if you're not used to looking at edits, those are lines of video, 4 lines of video and 8 lines of audio in total. So, or no, what did we say, 16 lines of audio?
So we have 16 lines of video, actually.
16 lines of video as well. So nice and complicated.
Because we have one video line, and then we have the text line for that. Yes. So basically what we're doing, we're working in layers. So like this is screen 1, this will be screen 2, screen 3, and screen 4. And once we're doing, so you can see at the moment, you can see all 4 screens here. But once we have done our edit, we will then just extract screen 1 and then the sound from screen 1, which is 4 tracks, and position everything correctly, and then do that for all the screens differently. And then we're going to export that, and then those 4 things will be projected at the same time in the gallery. But we need to mock them up first, and therefore we need to see them all at the same time. So we need to make them in 4 quadrants, and so we can judge what we will see at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. So the last thing we had Willie saying was "My God," of course. That's the young Willie saying that. Those of you who've been watching already might have noticed that what we have done is young Willie, when she appears, always appears in the right 2 screens, what we're calling screen 2 and 3. And older Willie appears in the left 2 screens. And so if words appear in the right 2 screens, that's the young Willie talking. But if you watch, it sounds very complicated, but you'll see as you watch. It's sort of just hopefully decent storytelling. So the last thing we had young Willie said, Timo, was "My God, of course," and that's her thinking. Of course, I was looking for this. Sometimes in life you don't know what you're looking for until you find it, and this was, I think, something like what happened to her in 1949. And so she's about to say, Timo, it was lying in wait for me to entrap me.
I think before we stopped, we were thinking about music, bringing music in.
Yes, we were. And I was thinking, I was liking "My Lungs Light."
Okay.
I think it's because I think "My Lungs Light" is quite good here, Timo. Have a listen to that. Because we've had a moment of silence here, haven't we? This is one thing, if you've been watching, you'll have noticed we've just had a piece of rather loud music, and then we went into silence, and those kind of tonalities or modulations or amplitudes, if you want to call them, are useful to make it dynamic.
I like this. It's just it's a bit scary. Should it be a bit more uplifting in terms of, oh my God, this is what I've been waiting for all my life?
I don't think so, Timo. A little later, that's coming along.
Okay.
But I think, so we've got, Linda has given us some really quite, more, not euphoric, but a sort of a tonally brighter piece. But here, we're still in a kind of tunnel. I mean, she's still in a kind of almost shock. What she's about to say, it was laying in wait for me to entrap me. So that sense of almost the danger of an awe-inspiring or sublime experience. So I think it's okay to go a little bit edgy here.
Okay. Should that maybe just go on the left side, the sound, so just on 2 and 3, because she's talking when we bring that in?
Could do. I mean, we're going to older Willie in a moment. Younger Willie's going to say 2 lines, and then older Willie's going to say something, and then it could start. Yes, let's start it in screen 2 and 3, and then bridge it across to have it in all 4 screens. That would be good. Ooh. Starts very quiet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm hearing almost nothing.
Bring it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to put my volume up a bit for you.
Well, your voice is nice and loud for me. Ooh.
Oh, did I do the thing again? I did, sorry.
You did the thing again. I have no idea what the thing is, but you did it again.
I did it again.
You pressed the print button.
Do that sometime.
Real sense of a tunnel, like a wind tunnel almost, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. Just and then we go to more captions, or are we going to picture
yes,
and caption?
I think we're both. I think we're gonna. So you've put that music on the screen 2 and 3, yeah.
Yeah.
And then captions plus young Willie and old Willie. Maybe not both, just one young and one old. Do you think? She's saying it was lying in wait for me to entrap me, and then the older Willie says, "I remember that." We're going to take out that line about mappa mundi, so then a blueprint. I had to sketch it, and then she's going to say we're going to see the sketches. So we're going back to paintings in a moment, but it's sort of 4 lines before we go back to paintings.
So yeah, it's a bit weird bringing older Willie up just on her own, is it? Or should we wait until
she wouldn't come up until she speaks, Timo. So it'd just be younger. Sorry, I shouldn't be that clear. Just younger until older Willie opens her mouth, and then we can see her.
And when do you want younger Willie to come up?
Well, as soon as, let's bring her up. I think we're agreed that we like to see the picture for a moment before the words appear, so that give people time for their head to swing around. Ooh, what am I'm seeing? Am I supposed to be seeing that? What I'm seeing?
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing you adjusting height position left and right.
Yes.
I'm seeing a scaling thing. I'm not seeing any imagery or anything. Is that right?
No, damn, I've done it again, Mark. So here we go.
That's more like it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice like that. Right. So we want, I'd say, her on screen 2, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It was lying in wait for me. Yes. My God, of course, yes. And then just a moment on the picture before the words, it was lying on wait and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. To entrap me is also the young Willie. I wonder, do we need to entrap me? Oh yeah, let's use to entrap me. Yeah.
And
then older Willie in screen 4, you think? I think it'd be nice to, yeah, I think screen 4 is good, you know. Let's keep younger Willie up as well, Timo, because she's about to say something in a moment.
Yeah.
So they be, yeah. There is a real sense of them dialoguing, I think.
Okay.
So we're going to take out that Mappa Mundi line is gone.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it means, even though I wrote it.
Okay, and then
so then
stay like this, basically.
I think we'll keep those two pictures in those quadrants and just have a ping pong here, because we're going to go to some paintings in a moment. So I had younger Willie saying a blueprint. I quite like that idea because, you know, just there's a slight double meaning there, blueprint, because it's blue. Yeah, so let's have younger Willie say a blueprint. Two, I think. See where it says 2, I think then that's where we'll show some more pictures. Thank you for making all these subtitles in advance, Timo. It's speeded things up a lot.
Made sense.
And for those of you who are watching it, I'm sure it's obvious here what's happening, but we're putting subtitles in for what Willie is saying from her younger self to her older self, but we are not hearing what she says. So we're only subtitling her thoughts rather than her spoken word. That's to make it more intimate, more internal. It also is to make it accessible for people who are deaf, etc. So it makes it, and it means that if we just use subtitles, we can keep the music quite high.
What's that going on here? I had that before. It really shouldn't do anything. Why is it doing something?
They are not questions that I understood, and therefore I cannot answer them.
It must be the render thing. No, it's gone.
What are you worried about?
There was like a flicker, but it's gone now. Yes. Oh, there it is again.
I can see a flicker.
Just render, see whether that catches.
What's happening next is younger Willie's going to say, I had to sketch it. And older Willie's going to say, how many sketches did I do on that climb? Obviously, the younger woman is more likely to remember exactly because it's much more recent for her.
Yeah, it was just some stupid computer thing.
So I had to sketch it. That's the younger Willie saying that.
Yeah.
Jacob Rees-Mogg has resigned.
No.
Yeah, will you miss him a lot?
So much.
So much. What a lovely man he was.
Why did he do that?
Because he said that Rishi Sunak, he could never serve under Rishi Sunak because Rishi Sunak is a traitor. And also he said that he was a socialist at one point, which is stretching the definition of socialism, I think, slightly.
730 million socialists' money.
Pretty much the opposite of what socialist means in some ways, but there you go. Right, very nice.
And then we have
the older Willie says, how many sketches did I do on that climb? Once again, a reminder, Timo, that we will be using the whole of the quadrant and not the sort of caption safe area.
It's just I kind of just try to keep them in the same place.
Yeah. Seems to be getting smaller, is it?
Well, it's just because it's longer text. I guess I could just.
picture's smaller as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we're going to reposition everything.
I make it bigger. It's going to be looking quite clunky then. But,
No, I don't. I think it's. Could you bring it down a bit as well so we can read it better, Timo?
Yeah.
Please, thank you. That's it. Great. Thank you. Okay, so what we've got two sketches that we're going to put in here, Timo, two in each quadrant, two for each quadrant. Now we could let young Willie answer and say two, I think, and then see the sketches, or we could go to the sketches and just put two, I think, over them. Which are you more inclined to do?
Just wondering whether you could also just show them, have them answer it. Like
have them what? Say it again.
So they maybe don't have the two, I think, caption. Just show it visually by showing the two sketches.
It's an interesting piece of information, though. I think that she probably did one or maybe two. Yeah, you're right. It would work without it. You're totally right. It would work without it, but I think we should, because it's interesting, you know, that like scores and scores of pictures came out of it, but only one or two were done for sure on the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Does sorry, show the sketches first.
Yes,
and then,
I think so. Yeah.
So they
are in the folder called Close-ups of Paintings. And that's near the end of the folder. They are sort of a third of the way through. Yeah, if you go back a little bit more. Oh no, sorry, go forward a little bit.
That's a sketch, is it?
No.
Go forward.
That was it. Back. No.
No.
No. No. There, that's it. That's one of them. And that's the first one we should use. Not that, the sketch that you just showed me. Yeah, that's it. So that is the first one that we should use. And it's the more likely of the two. And
yeah, and the other one.
And the other one is the very first. This is not 100%, but but it's the very first thing in this folder. Oh, yours are the up back to front, so that if you go to the first thing, yeah, that'll do. And I think put the first one that we chose there, Timo, in screen 1 and 3, and the second one in screen 2 and 4, I think.
Okay.
So that one would go on screen 2 and 4. It's a beautiful drawing. I would like to own that one very much. I would like to own that one very much. I'd like to own any of them very much.
I'm being again stupid again. Sorry, I just mixed up the screens again. It's not a biggie, but it's just, I mean.
I don't mind. You can put them in the other quadrants if you put, it's fine. As long as they're diagonally opposite each other, Timo, it doesn't matter.
No, I just mixed up 2 and 4.
Right, so okay.
That's fine. I fixed it.
It's nice to see those together.
A bit hard to see, is it?
Yeah, but it can be black. You don't. I know you can't make it black now, but we can remember to make it black when we do the next.
We can make it black now if you want.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, that would be very nice.
Good, Mark, you're coughing more, eh?
Yeah. But it's not when I last got COVID, you know, I was in a terrible state, but this just feels like a heavy cold, you know, hopefully.
Yeah.
Nice. I like seeing those two together.
Sorry, again, big images need to render them.
Yeah. Nice. I think
a bit later, maybe, huh? The text maybe a bit later.
Yes, because we want a moment to enjoy these lovely pictures first. I've got one of these big long hot water bottles. Have you ever seen one of those? Big long ones.
Wait, what? No, you can wrap them around.
Out of focus my camera. Why does my camera go out of focus? It's annoying. Go in focus, you stupid thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So we could stay on these pictures if you want for another couple of. What happens next is younger Willie says, and afterwards, and then she's asking of the older Willie, you know, and the older Willie said, I couldn't get it in my head. Those two could go over these pictures as well, I think.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, those two captions, subtitles, whatever they are. If you're watching and you can see the timeline, you can see that we're done over 9.5 minutes. Is that right, Timo?
Yep, all 9:20.
9:20. So that's quite a lot in a day and a half, I have to say.
On 4 screens.
On 4 screens, yes. A lot.
Do you want older Willie 1 or 4?
Where did we last see her? We last saw her on 4, so let's put it on 4. It's going to have to be black again, I think. But that's, and afterwards is younger Willie, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's younger Willie, and then the next line, I couldn't get it out of my head, that's older.
Yeah, okay.
Will you do that? I'm going to go and get myself a big cup of hot tea.
You do that.
Back. Couldn't get it out of my head. And then we have an interesting thing coming up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So now she's saying, young Willie says what? But maybe we don't need young Willie to say what. Older Willie says, not the vista, not the Alps, not the agar. It's the structure that infected me. And what I think here, Timo, is that we should use our Alps shot that we used earlier. You know, it's in the Grindelwald clips folder, and it's the Eiger with a touch of sunshine just hitting the top of the Eiger.
Yep.
You can see your rendering there.
But yeah, just that shot and then text over that, or what?
Say that again, sorry.
Text over that, or just as an impression?
Yes, I think we're going to use that shot, and we're also going to use another shot which is in the stock folder, and it contrasts. So this is a visual contrast between a sort of standard way of looking at the Alps, where your eye is above the eye line, looking upwards to the mountains and the sublime, etc. But her way, which is looking down into structural matter at her feet. So that's the kind of contrast. And the question is, it's a while since we've done anything too funky with the screens, i.e. move the audience around the 4 screens. So I wonder, should we do that now?
Okay.
Or maybe the Eiger, that maybe this conventional shot, the looking upward shot, should come on all 4 screens. And then, but we could mix it up with some stills.
Okay. Let me just finish this render, and then I can look at the footage.
Yeah.
What was the other stock footage you thought? What's the name?
It is called 0727196331. That trips off the tongue, doesn't it? 0727196361. Deep blue ice breaks.
Cool.
Lake Balalaika.
Come on.
That's nice, isn't it? It looks so like one of her paintings, but it's actually like real ice split.
Yeah.
So that'll be lovely on all 4 screens, won't it? I think that'll be really lovely on all 4 screens, especially, because it's moving. That means all of them will be moving, you know, and so it's very nice. So, but before we do that, we need to go to a more conventional image. So if you go into the Grindelwald clips, Timo, you'll see that one. So the question is it good just to use that on 4 screens, or should we use that on, yeah, I think that should go on all 4 screens, because it'll be nice to be surrounded by that, the more conventional image of the Alps, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and to cut from those 4 to 4 Eigers. Now that doesn't look in focus on your screen, but I'm looking at the rushes because I'm sure I shot it in focus.
Yeah, it will put the quality down a bit.
Okay. Okay.
So
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's in focus. It is. It is very nicely in focus.
So that on all 4, yeah?
I think so, yes. I mean, it's quite, yeah. I think we're in the immersive moment. You know, we want to situate people between the hills here in the glaciated valley. Ooh, what happens to that? Does that move? Oh, I forgot I moved my camera. Is the next bit of it? Oh, I like that even more, Timo. What happens there? Play the shot. Yes, I like that. Ooh, yes, I like all of that move. Because that's her eye. I remember pointing, that's a long lens I'm shooting on, as you can see, and I think that's her eye roaming around. Yeah, I like that. Do you like the move?
Yeah.
Good. So I put that in 4 quadrants then. She's going to be saying not the vista, not the Alps, not the Eiger. That'll go well with that. Probably don't need that last bit of do, or maybe we do, I don't know. Depends how long it lasts. It's going to be 3 captions.
I mean, it's not enough for 3 captions, but
it's not. Seems quite long to me. But yeah, and we don't want to use it when it's tilted down to the forest, Timo, because she's talking about the skyline.
Okay.
We could drop one of the captions if it's. Yeah, we could drop one of them if necessary. I like that. Anything where, yeah, I like all that top bit when her eyes sort of walking along the mountaintop. Yeah, there's enough for 3 captions there, I think. And then before that tilt down, if we could get out of it before that tilt down, if possible. Yeah.
Okay.
One. Ooh. Nice.
So we do what as well, yeah?
Well, we don't need the what really. I think so. The older Willie said I couldn't get it out of my head. So if you skip the what, you could just say not the vista. Not, oh no, we do need the what. Otherwise, she'd be contradicting herself. So yes, sorry, we do need the what. And it's the younger Willie saying the what, and then it's the older Willie saying all the other things. And we might need a music change here, Timo, as well at some point.
Okay.
That's so weird. On the day that I test positive for COVID, I've just been asked to go and get my next appointment for the job. So that's the younger Willie speaking, yeah?
Yeah.
Why is my camera gone so out of focus? Come on, camera, get a grip. Cool. Yeah. I think maybe should you just take the what off for a moment before you cut to the live pictures?
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice.
I think maybe not over the trees though.
Mind, because it's nice and, well, whatever you think, yeah. Past the trees again, pick it up, yeah. And then there's room for one more, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Eiger. My hot water bottle's gone cold.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault. It's nice. I like. Now, Timo, this is definitely where we should bring in a music change, because she's saying not one thing, but another thing. So.
Yeah, do you know what you want?
Yeah, well, again, Linda has written pieces of music inspired by bits of the script. So here we have either Force Field number 7 or Song to the Siren, but I'm about to use that phrase, Song to the Siren, in a minute. Which one is that you're playing? Force Field?
Yeah.
I think that's very good, because remember, we're going to see this frozen ice beneath her feet kind of thing. So I think that's good. Just play Song to the Siren as well. Oh, I like that one as well. I think that's very good, that one, Timo, because it's got discordant and concordant in the same thing. Yeah.
This is third one, actually.
Oh, yes.
I think it's electronic cello.
Yes, cello. Let's go for the middle one. Number 8, Song to the Siren, but not the electronic processed one there.
Okay. Damn it, I've never done this. Like the music that we had so far is only on 2 and 3 at the moment.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you need to add. It was on 2 and 3 for what young, so add it then into.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Siren on all 4, yeah.
Yes, I think so, because this is another enveloping moment, so it should be an all four. So, and it should come after the end of this mountain shot, I think. Yeah, because this is the translation she said. I wasn't looking at these Alps like the conventional way. I was looking at a more structural way.
Jeez, so.
Does it start that hard, that piece of music?
No, I just thought I mean, you can see.
Nice. The music's really doing us the work for us there, isn't it? If we're saying not one image system, but another image system, this music is transitioning very nicely. Oh, too hot. Yeah, I think up a little bit, don't you? Yeah. Nice. It's going to go so well with this incoming picture. I love it.
Very Blade Runner-y.
It is quite Blade Runner-y, isn't it? But it's got real, you know, those low frequencies are giving it a real sense of depth, and we're about to see really deep ice. So that's working for me well.
Yeah. So what are we going to?
So we're going to stock footage.
Sorry, I still haven't used the structure that infected me and the force field of the glacier.
No, that's coming next.
Okay.
That's this is over when she's talking about this new shot that's incoming is so like structural. So that's that one that we looked at there. That's number 072719361.
Yeah. And on all four.
Definitely. We want to overwhelm people. How long is this shot, by the way? It's probably not very long.
No, 13 seconds.
Right. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Well, we'll have to, I think we should use it for 13 seconds then.
How long ideally do you want it?
Well, it needs to cover the force field of the glacier. Oh no, it only has to cover a few lines, the force field of the glacier. And then young Willie says, I can still feel that force field. And the older lady says, so can I. So even if we get just those three in, that's enough.
Sorry, so the structure that infected me, I haven't used yet. That comes before it.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Now let's think. Yeah, we need that. Sorry, we need the structure that infected me first. So we have to get 4 captions over this shot of the deep ice.
So, okay. So can I up to there?
Up to
So can I.
Yeah, so can I. Yeah. So those 4. Beautiful. It goes really well, doesn't it?
I think we can do that. Maybe we need to be a bit quicker than we normally are. But...
Well, do you know what we have, Timo? Before you add in those things, have a look into the folder called Photos of Willie.
Yeah.
And you'll see her standing in front of 2 pictures, which are remarkably similar to this shot. That one and the previous one. Look how similar that is to that shot. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, yeah.
So what we could do, now that we haven't so far, I mean, the idea was only to use 2 photos of Willie, that's all, nothing more, so to keep them in dialogue. So we would break that rule if we used this picture.
I think we have to.
Because
look at that.
I mean, it's amazing, isn't it?
Almost like, yeah, it's crazy.
That's why I chose that shot, that stock shot there, because I thought, wow, that's exactly like one of her pictures. Okay, so well then let's do it.
But like maybe just, I think it would be nice just visually afterwards, huh?
Yeah.
So we do the ice shot with the captions.
Yes.
And then afterwards we see her with the ice.
Yes, and we've got 2 of that. The other one that adjacent to it, so we could use that one as well because I like that one as well. So we could put 2 and 2.
Yeah, just the dark bit on the right is ruining it a bit, whereas the other one I think is, yeah.
What I do like is that she's, you know, in the first one she's looking left to right, and the second one she's looking right to left. So if we played it right, then she could be looking in on herself, you know.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, that's really nice. Still.
Those still will come.
And then maybe, yeah, on the eyes could be still. There could be another caption then maybe.
On the stills.
No, on the eyes. So we have some now, and then I think I know what to do. Like if we just see how it goes with the eyes.
Yes, see if there's. You don't want to rush these 4 captions, but if they all fit on the ice, that's great. But if not.
And we can do something with her.
Put them, you can, yeah. It's gonna be so nice.
So that's all the talking now, is it? The structure.
The structure is older, Willie. Yes. only going to fit 2, is it?
Yeah, I think so. But it's fine. I think we
That's
can.
all right. It's very powerful, so that's fine.
Then we.
Oh, do you know something? Do you know what I fancy doing? I've forgotten to mention this, Timo, but I really like the idea of just putting pure blocks of color, like different types of turquoise or something in each quadrant. So this might be a moment to do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we do the really pictures with the eyes, and then we do the quadrants, and then the captions on the quadrants.
Yeah, yeah. So do the ice pictures now.
So 1 and 3, I think should keep going. So we just repeat them, and then Willie can look at herself over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Mark.
It's amazing how similar they are. Oh, that's nice. This top right one, I'll make it look as if she's looking down at the ice.
Yeah.
And in screen 2, I'll make it look as if she's looking down at screen 3. This is a good little moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
People will go, wow, look at that.
I know this is just stupid. It's just too nice not to make this nice.
I was thinking exactly the same. You don't have to make it perfect now, but you just want to really get rid of that bit of black there, don't you?
Where is that coming from, actually?
I don't know. Well, I certainly know that it's not my fault.
What are you saying here?
Implying that there are only 2 of us here, so.
Where is this coming from?
Actually, do you know what? It's really nice to see another picture of Willie, isn't it? Because we've had the two classic ones quite a bit. Whoa, yes.
Yeah,
it really works. So you really feel as if it actually probably works better as it is here in 4 quadrants than it will do in the installation.
Yeah, but still, I think we should just smelt that moment.
Yeah.
Milk that moment, right?
So do I.
I just go to the toilet quickly.
Okay. If you're watching this when Timo's away to the toilet, you can see that we've cut over 10 minutes now, which is really encouraging, to be honest, because we don't have a lot of time on this edit, but we're making good headway. Some people, as you probably know, if you're an editor yourself or you've read about filmmaking process, you know, some people start and they just look for the structure in the edit. They've got loads of material, but they haven't got a structure. But Timo and I, we always have a structure of some sort. You know, with every film, there's we're not looking for the storyline. You know, what we're looking for is if you've got your rough structure in place, then you're looking for tonalities and connections and a kind of you could say improvisation within the storyline. You've got the comfort of knowing that the blueprint is working or the foundation is working, I guess. So I think we'll do this all again tomorrow. And I think at the end of tomorrow, end of Wednesday, we'll have a good strong cut of this project. So that'll be just 3 days. And then a different process will come along. At that stage, we'll start breaking, you can say we're using 4 quadrants of one screen here. Then we'll start finessing each screen. So we'll look at what's been happening in screen 1, which is upper left, and we'll start really composing the imagery within that frame and putting the subtitle in the right place. And that will be the fine-tuning of it. And then I think on Friday, we'll probably look in more detail at sound design, mixing. You can see we're doing rough mixes between pieces of music and sound effects, etc. But come Friday, we'll start to finesse that, and sound designer Ania will probably join us for that process to help, you know, flesh out the sound. So, for example, here, this moment that we're parked on, we're seeing this ice, and the only thing we're hearing at the moment is Linda's lovely music. But the question is, should we also hear some footsteps on ice as well, which would add realism? But the question is realism what we want in a moment like this? You know, sometimes if we're trying to conjure a kind of aesthetic encounter with the world, a sense of, oh my goodness, something in my brain is changing as a result of seeing this glacier, then maybe an outer sound, maybe a realistic sound is not what is needed. Maybe it would break the spell in some way. Okay, Timo, you back? Yes.
Yep. Okay.
So we're still, I've got a few captions to go here that we left out, didn't we? So
yeah,
what was the last thing we put in caption wise?
For the force field of the glacier.
Right. So then she's got to see, young Willie has to say, I can still feel that force field. And older Willie says, so can I.
So you want to do the turquoise thing? Or?
Yeah, it would be nice to do the turquoise, but I wonder, is it the right moment for it here? Because force field, that is about structural stuff. So that's definitely not, she's not talking about color here. She's talking about kind of weight and mass and energy here. So either just black or
we could just do like the swap, for example, then you don't notice that it's a repeat really that much. So you could have the ice shot and 2 and 4.
Yeah.
And then the captions in 1 and 3.
Oh yes, good idea. So ice shot in 2 and 4, and then the captions just on black.
Yeah.
Yep, good idea.
What did I say? 2 and 4.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be nice.
And I can still feel as younger Willie, is it?
I can still feel the force field as younger Willie, and then older Willie says, "So can I." And you'd expect them to say it the other way around. You expect the older lady to say, "I can still feel it," but putting it this way, I think, is more original.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Right. So now we're going to go into a sequence which I've been thinking of, circles, Timo, where we're going to, I shot a live shot on the glacier of one of these holes. In glacier, they're called moulins, apparently, moulin in French. And so we're going to use that shot first, and then we're going to show all Willie's versions of those holes, you know, the shots that we have been holding back.
Yeah.
So the live shot is in Grindelwald clips, of course.
Yeah.
And I can't.
That thing here.
No, not that. But it's in this shot. Oh no, there's my hand. What is my hand doing in this shot? That's stupid. No, it's not in there. Although that's nice, isn't it? I'd forgotten about that one. If you look at the another, it won't be that weird. Fish eye. It's not that. Oh, I think it's it's that. There's one that's called VID 20210927121601.
Yeah, that's the one here.
No, it's not. It's the one before that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Remember, we found it late, and I think I sent it to you separately. I don't know. VID 2021. The final 5 numbers are 21601.
I don't see it.
Right, I sent it to you separately because remember we couldn't find. Remember we could. Oh, I know. Remember what happened? I couldn't find it. Then you went back into the film and found it and took it out of the film. That was in our prep day last Friday or whatever day it was. Or I can send it to you by WeTransfer, but I know you definitely took it out.
Maybe I haven't brought it in. I don't know. I need to look for it.
Is it easier if I just resend it to you, do you think? Or
maybe. Yeah, if you could.
WeTransfer it to you. Let me just see. It's going to be massive, isn't it?
Shouldn't be that big. Well, why don't I have it then?
Maybe you put it in another folder. 130 megabytes. It's certainly a WeTransfer job, but maybe you put it in a other folder. I'll WeTransfer it to you just now. Email to.
Oh, hold on. Oh no. No, that's your hand again.
Same one again.
Go away.
Little step aside there.
No,
you don't have it. Okay, I'll send it to you now. It'll only take a few minutes. In position, maybe I should have made that clear. Whole transfer 131 megabytes. It's already at 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, 60%, 7%, 8%, 9, 10. It's going fast. 1 minute. I'm already thinking about the ending, where we show the empty valley where the glacier was. I have a feeling that no music will be best in that, just some wind noise or something. 51%.
Very good.
60%. %. This technology is remarkable, isn't it?
It certainly makes things easier. Well, we wouldn't be operating this way, yeah.
Okay, that's it gone. If anybody's watching, what we're doing now is a sequence where one of the most distinctive features moment, shall we say, in Willie's paintings of the glacier is her repeated use of a hole in the glacier as a melting place, where the glaciologists call it a moulin. And so we're going to, when I was up on the glacier, I filmed such a hole. So we're going to see it first, and then we're going to see Willie's repeated use of it. You have downloaded. So it's particularly that bit there, Timo, that hole that we're looking for. Is that at the beginning of this? Yeah, it is at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
We want to stay, we want to cut away from that before we lose the hole. So it's just a short. And we need some sound here, maybe even the sink sound or on the picture, or some of Ania's footsteps or something. This is a moment when we should feel suddenly we're on the glacier, you know. I can take more headache tablets, can't I? What did you say I can take? As well as the cold brevity, which is paracetamol, I can take the other one, isn't that right?
You can take ibuprofen on top of paracetamol.
I'm going to get some ibuprofen. Just a little bit.
And put that on all fours as well, yeah.
I think put it on all four, yeah, because it's an enveloping moment. Sometimes, as you and I know, you don't want to do the obvious, you know, because it's obvious. But an example like this, where I film an actual hole, and then her paintings are so similar, you definitely want to show that, don't you? Because it's sort of a little magic moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think we should start, even though we've used this picture before, Timo, it's really good similarity. So if you go into close-ups of paintings folder.
Yeah.
And then if you go to the fourth picture in, that's the first, second, third. So just that picture, but without the frame. So before that, one before that. Oh, no, there should be one between that. 1, 2, 3. Oh. So you're missing one there. You're missing one of those as well. Basically, it's the.
Is that the one you sent me the other day? You sent me
it's
one of
massive.
these.
Yeah, it's a TIFF file and it's massive.
Yeah, you sent me that the other day. So
okay. I should have, well, actually, do you know what you can do?
That one.
Yeah, that's it there. Yeah, that's it. Look how similar that is to the shot we've just put in. So I think that if we put this painting that you're packed on here on all 4 screens as well, and then we'll start playing with the imagery of the circle. So all 4 screens for that one, and then we'll start putting them on one, going 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of thing, something like that. Ooh. So apparently the government guidelines is you just have to stay at home for 5 days after testing positive. Look at that. Simple pleasures in life.
Right. And where are we going to after that?
So we're going to do this sequence of circles.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should put any text over it. Maybe it's just a purely visual thing.
Okay.
And then we can go back to text. We're actually getting pretty close to the end, and I think timing wise we're all right as well. Is that 10:30 approximately, or a bit more? Yeah.
Around 10:30, yeah.
Okay, I think we're spot on. I mean, this was totally guesswork, obviously, but it's I think we're spot on. Have you got all the paintings in your timeline? Or do we go into the folders to select the circles?
I have them on the timeline, but not in that one. I need to go into another one.
Okay.
How many circles are there?
I don't know.
All right.
Quite a few. But I just think we want to, yeah.
I mean, I guess we could do something like what we did this morning, like just have them all just come up randomly kind of thing.
Yeah. Or what I was wondering is, because they're circles, should we actually circle the 4 screens with them, you know? Maybe. But maybe it's nice just to see them. It's better. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
See what I mean? Like now, like one could pop up, a different one.
Yeah, let's do that. And then, yeah, that's a good idea. So they'll come up randomly on all 4 screens, but then the music, I think, should circle. That would be interesting, I think, to get a sort of audio circling around the audience where the pictures are popping up in different ways.
Okay.
So should we just pull out all the circles first? Is that the best way to do it? Or
okay, yeah.
So are we going to go, did you say we're going into the folders to do that, or what?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into close-ups of paintings first.
Okay.
And that one's definitely one of them. So if you want to pull that one out. Yeah, that one's one of them. And there's the wider shot of that same one as well. Yeah, there's the wider shot. So let's take that one as well. And that one. And that one. No, let's not go the wider on that one. No. Yeah. And the wider one, the next one is, yeah, and those 2. No. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. And that's pretty much everything in that folder.
Okay.
And then there's the London and Wolverhampton folder. Nope. 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 Yep. Oh, is that one we've already got?
It looks similar, but I don't know. Can't tell.
It's a particularly nice one, so make sure we have it. No. 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 Yes. And the next one is a yes as well. Those two are yeses. No. 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 Yeah. No. 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 Uh, yes. I just have to take a phone call here, Timo, okay?
Yeah.
Ciao, Andrea. I've got COVID again. That's okay. Oh, really? Oh, how fantastic. Oh, that's great. That's great news. Oh, so that means we definitely go to Iceland. Okay, super. Great. Thank you. You've made my day. That's great news. Grazie mille. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. Bye. 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 Just got some good news, Timo, about one of our films, but I can't say because it's a secret. So I can't say it here. But I can tell you afterwards.
Good.
Were there any more in that folder, or was that enough, do you think?
I have a look.
There are a couple more. The Arts Council one has got a nice Moulin in it. Back in a second.
Do you want to have a, should we just see that there's no more images?
Yeah, I think there are one or two, Timo. There's a particularly nice one in that folder. No, that's not great. No. That's a good one, I think. I think there's one more. No. I think that's quite good to you, that one, or the wider one, whichever you think. I know we've used that before, but we're asking people to look at it in a different way now, you know.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think again, if you bring them up randomly, as you say, suggest, but then we'll move the music around the four quadrants to give an audio sense of circling. This will be a nice sequence, I think.
Guess what I did?
You pressed the wrong button again.
Press the print button.
Well, I'm saying nothing.
How do I press the print button? Where's the fucking print button? I don't know.
Anybody, if anybody's watching on YouTube, just to mention that there will be a book coming out eventually about Willie's glacier pictures, edited by Rob Airy, who's the director of the Wilhelmina Barns-Graham Trust. And so art historians and glaciologists, etc., are going to be writing about this remarkable sequence of pictures that you're seeing here from different perspectives. So that will be, I think, something to look forward to quite a lot when it comes out. behind all this, of course, there's a kind of feminism, because this woman was clearly, as you can see, a great artist, and she was recognized to a certain extent. You know, she got awards, and her work was quite very well respected in the 50s, and David Bowie bought one of the glacier pictures, etc. But then, you know, she was not forgotten, but she lost status in some way. And so I think one of the things that we're doing here is trying to say, look at this work, look at this imagination, look at this visual thinking, look at this kind of these thematics, you know, in some ways very 21st century relevance, you know, the neurodiversity, feminism, and as you'll see when we get to editing tomorrow, the kind of climate emergency aspect of what has happened to the Grindelwald glacier. There are numerous new reasons to look at the work of Willie.
Ay, ay, ay.
We're not
Sorry?
We're not commenting on these circles, we're just showing them, what you think is fine.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. Right. Hopefully that does the trick. Oh, yeah.
7 minutes of rendering.
Well,
that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. We can discuss what's happening next.
Okay, let me just make that a bit easier. Yeah, but we can. What's happening next?
So I think what we've got quite a little bit of dialogue coming up here. The force field of the glacier, I can still feel the force field, so can I. Is force the right word? Did the glacier force itself on us? Only like a melody does. It sang a song we knew, a song not many sing. I think you're right, a song to the siren. All that chunk is one sort of bit. So I think it would be nice to we haven't used any of Ania's lovely cave-like noises for a while, you know, those caves. And I think it would be nice to feel as if we're standing in a cave. So what I wonder, Timo, is if after all these pictures of holes and things, maybe we go to black and bring up this cave noise and then just have these bits of dialogue bits of subtitling just on black.
Okay.
How does that sound to you?
Yeah.
It'd be a nice contrast to what we've just seen.
Yeah. And does the music goes out or music continues?
I think the music should go out, and it might even, as you know, I really like abrupt cuts. So I think quite abrupt, maybe even a cut out or a sudden lurch into a kind of into the cave, and so the sound of the cave should be quite loud, I think.
I haven't done the circling of the music yet.
Oh, you haven't done the circling of the music, that's true.
So I need to do that as well.
Yeah. We're doing well.
Yeah. I hope I need to double check they're all on the right screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting a bit confusing again, but it should be fine. So the music just should circle with the images or just circle?
Just circle, you know, it shouldn't, because the images are going all around the place, aren't they? So I just think to give the audience an unusual sense of being enveloped by the music.
Yeah.
So if anybody's watching, what Timo's going to do here is move the music that you'll be hearing from screen 1 to screen 2 to screen 3 to screen 4. You won't really hear it when you're watching, or we won't hear it either, but in the installation, you'll definitely hear the music.
We just turn these ones on. And
then, so have you circled the music? Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. And then I'm thinking,
just get rid of the music, huh?
Yes, I think so. And suddenly go into this kind of cave-like dripping noise.
Okay, I just try to adjust the levels just a little bit so it's not so mega super obvious.
Yeah.
Oh no, what have I done here?
I don't know.
And which cave? I guess.
Well, let's have a listen. That's nice. Which one is that?
That's just the first underground ice cave, Norway dripping, melting.
Yeah. Yeah, I like.
Yeah. Sorry, one sec.
Is that too abrupt, that transition, do you think, or?
Let's see. I mean, it is, if you like it.
I like abrupt, as you know.
I know. Let's do a little bit of a fade on it.
Yeah, okay.
How's that?
Sorry, I missed it. I like.
You like?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So some more script.
Yeah.
Do you know either we can go over total black here, or you know, to the bit of film scratch. There's a bit of it that looks quite like rain, but no, I think just pure black's good. Is it? Do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So
right.
what was the last bit of script that we had? So can I? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I? So then she'll say, is for, I mean, it's a while since we've picked up on that, but that's fine. Is force the right word? Did the glacier force itself on us? Oh no, you could lose is force the right word. Take out that first one, Timo, we don't need that. And you could go in on the second one. Did the glacier force itself on us?
Okay.
Only like a melody does.
And the younger one first, is it?
Yes, it's younger Willie saying, did the glacier force itself on us? That's nice. Lovely, actually. And that's the, yeah, that next line is the older Willie as well. It sang a song we knew.
It's really nice. I like that line a lot. Nice.
Thank you. It's that sense, you know, like earlier in the script, I wrote this line, my God, of course, you know, like the thing about in Epiphany is in some way you've always known it, you know, that mythic sense of, you know, it was always in you somehow. It's not new, you know, it feels incredibly new, but it's not.
Yeah.
I think that next line, oh, what's the next line? A song many sing. Yeah, that's good. But the line after that can go. I think you're right. We don't need.
Okay. The song that many sing is young or old?
That's young, Willie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's nice.
Song not many sing. Okay, that's all good. And then we've got more dialogue coming up. So should we stay on this? Like the next lit is, but 50 years. Why have I sung it for 50 years? I think we should be on pictures of of the Willies here, don't you? Because
okay.
But 50 years, why have I sung it for 50 years? That's older Willie. I'm not needing any music at this point, are you? Or is it?
No, the cave sound is nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm slightly worried about it. If you're in here, if you're in between these four screens, how do you know to look at screen 4 when that last caption comes up? Do we use the cave sound to? Should the cave sound go to screen 4 only when she's talking? And
well, I think it will be dark, and so like the light will guide you on it.
Will it?
Even like just a little light from the text.
The words. Okay, well, we'll have to check that when we're in situ. We'll have to check that, and if it's not the case, then are you putting the cave noise on all 4 screens at the moment? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we might have to use the cave noise a little bit to direct the audience. If it's not, we don't want people to miss these lines. Basically, you know what I mean? If they're looking in the wrong direction.
Or we put them on all 4.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Timo. Sorry, could you do that now? Yeah. And we're getting towards the end, obviously, you know, and she's got about talking about aging, and so it's good to hear this water dripping, because of course the revelation coming is that the glacier is gone.
Well, you can put them on all 4, can we?
No, we can't. Sorry, we have to put them on
left and right.
1 and 4 and 2 and 3. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Nice. So we keep on doing with it, working on this technique, yeah? Or do you want to see pictures of Willie now, or do you want to just stay on black a little more, do you think?
Well, let's stay in black. We can always put something in if we feel like it needs it later.
Okay, so a song not many sing, and then there's one more line there, a song to the siren. Are you missing that one? A song not many. Oh, hold on. Am I talking?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, a song to the siren.
And
that's the end of that moment. And then there's more, and then the older Willie says, but 50 years, have I sung it for 50 years? She's sort of saying, like, why have I gone on and on about these pictures? You know, why did they stay of such interest to me, this encounter? And then I've got some other, I've got a few other cuts when we get down the road there.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice. Oh, I've got quite a nice idea, I think.
Yep.
So we've had these we've had this black for a while yet, so we can, as we've said, we can continue to stay in this cave, as it were. But could you go into the folder called diary close-ups, etc., please, Timo?
Yep.
In which you'll see very bright colors.
Yep.
And we've had no bright colors really at all. So what we could do is go from these black moments into a series of, like that one in particular I like, but a series of very colorful things, because this, you know, she's saying I've been doing this for 50 years, right? And so these are her notebooks and things from 50 years of work. So that might be nice. Particularly like the really bright colors.
What about we use them in between the titles?
Yes, I think that's a good idea rather than on the titles. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're up quite quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and these flashes of color between black could be quite striking, couldn't they? Let's just use the most colorful ones, I think.
On all 4 screens?
Well, why not? You want maximum impact here, don't you? So have a look at them all, because slightly later in this folder, you'll see some interesting images of I like that one, but keep going. I'll show you some other things as well. I like that one. Those aren't so good, I think, because they're too similar to what we've used before. That's not colorful enough. I like that. But if you keep going down the other way in the folder.
That's all the ones I have.
I definitely sent you these, Timo, but go to the other, go to the other end of so that you, just what you showed me there. What's the first one you have in that folder? Oh, there, for example, that I really like. You know what that is? That's her coat, the white coat she used to paint in, but see the way it's slightly out of focus. I think that would be quite nice, really large. And if you go to the one next to it, that one's quite nice as well. And the one next to it, I suppose, well, that's not as good, but I think let's just use maybe just 3 of these really colorful things, as you say, between the black and white moments.
Okay, which one do you like the best?
I really like that one on the left screen there. And I really like the very big blue and red one. I like that one as well on the right screen. I don't like the brushes so much. So the one on the left screen, not that one on the right screen. Yeah, that'll be lovely. Flashing to just like, we're talking quite short, aren't we? Is that too short or?
No, I think it's fine. Okay. Can be more, maybe if you want. But...
That'll be nice, and you'll put that in all 4 screens, won't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that because this is really non-literal, isn't it? You know, having rain in a cave and a shot of her paint splattered smock. That'll be good. When we come back from those colored images, Timo, maybe we should just have a moment of black before the song to the siren comes up, so that so our eyes can get adjusted for a moment to the blackness. Yeah.
Do you like this one here as well, the orange?
I do, but how many are we going to have space for? Like 3 or something, or 4? Do you think?
We can do this as long as we want. So,
let's go for the most colorful ones, and so that's the blue and red. And I particularly like the one where we can see it's her notebook. So that one I really like. And then the next one that I think that's very good, and you can feel it how super close that is. So let's use that one certainly. I'm making some more script cuts.
Do you want what other image do you want?
Okay, so how many we've used? Just two or three, so for 2. Okay, then the next most colorful one. I actually really like there's one with purple splatters on it. It's a close-up of Willie's easel. So not that, not that, not that. That one, I like that one.
So this one.
Yeah. Because it's quite abstract, you know, it's a huge close-up of her easel, but it's quite abstract, I think. That's going to be nice. Nope. Why have I sung it for 50 years? That's older, Willie. Could you put an exclamation, could you put a question mark on that, Timo, please?
Yeah. Okay, do you want more of these color things?
Maybe that's enough. How many have we done? 3?
Yeah.
We don't want to get too repetitive, do we? Let's just I think that's enough. And because you could see into the glacier and from above it. And that's the younger Willie saying that. Nice.
It's younger as well, and from above it, is it?
And from above it is younger Willie, yeah.
Okay. And just keep going.
No, actually, I wonder, Timo, what do you think about this? That I'm feeling pretty rough because of this COVID thing. Could we maybe call it a day there? I mean, I think we're.
I think my head's convinced. So yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a tricky day for you to do all those things, and so maybe we stop earlier today because we have achieved a lot. We're considerably ahead of schedule, I think, and so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then. Well, if anybody's watching, thank you for watching today. And it was pretty complicated day for us for Timo to do those montage sequences of the paintings, but we're in the last third of my stupid camera. I hate this camera. Look at, why does it go out of focus? I hate that. Look at how out of focus it is. How annoying. So we're in the last third of the edit. So tomorrow we'll definitely finish this pass, and then things will change a bit, and you will be invited to continue to watch the change if you like. But we're finishing early today because Timo's head is mince and I've got COVID, and they're both good reasons for stopping early.
Do you think tomorrow we will be getting onto the single screens?
I think so. What we'll do is we'll get to the end of it in the morning. I'm sure we'll get to the end of it in the morning. Then we'll watch it, Timo, and decide whether we want to make any changes, and especially about the duration thing, you know, because it needs to hit exact point of, 14 minutes, 50 seconds or whatever. So I think we'll tweak it a little bit tomorrow, but then we might start to get onto single screens. I don't know.
Okay. Could we do a little private Zoom quickly after this?
Yeah. Okay. Well, are you going to work on something tonight?
No, it's just I need to prepare something if we get into the single things.
Okay.
It will take just 5 minutes.
Okay, let's do that.
Cool.
Okay, thanks everybody who's watching. Bye.